Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I am filming my highlighter declutter. I just filmed my bronzer declutter and got rid of more than half of my collection. So if you have not seen that, I will link it in the cards right now. But yeah, I have more highlighter than will fit, so my drawer won't close. And honestly, I don't wear a highlighter that often, so this is ridiculous that I have all of this. So let's get rid of some stuff. Okay, here's what we're working with. I have two sort of like highlighting palettes. I have, let's see, these that are powders and these that are sort of like liquidy cream items. So let's start with these. This is Flexitarian, and man, it's pretty, and it's still very much alive. It's not dried out, but this is so blinding, and I do not wear blinding highlighters. I've kept this because it's iconic and everyone loves it, but this time in my life has passed. So I am going to share this with someone else who still enjoys blinding highlighters. This I tried, where did I get this? Did I get this at TJ Maxx maybe? It's the Milani Strobe Light Liquid Highlighter in Summer Glow. I think I got this at TJ Maxx, and whew, I did not like this. Did not like this at all. This looked like, look at this. This was way too deep for my skin tone. I used too much right here. I would never use this much on my face, but this was like, this was just so deep. I thought it was going to be just this light kind of rosy toned sheen, but this is like a full on, almost a coppery tone. I think if you have deeper skin than I do, this could be really pretty, but it's just way too deep for me. So I honestly, like, I had to take it off. It looked so crazy. It looked like a deep, pretty deep colored stripe on my face. So passing that on to someone hopefully who has a different colored skin than I do. Okay, this one is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Highlight in the shade Who's That Pearl? And I mentioned in my bronzer declutter that I just filmed, I got what they referred to as a contour. I have it right here, so I'll grab it. This one. This Mega Cushion Contour, and this, and then a color corrector at the Dollar Tree for $1. And their cushion foundation was my, like, hands down favorite foundation of all time. I'm not still bitter that they discontinued it. Anyway, so I saw these there and I thought, what the heck, I'll pick these up because I loved that other formula, and I actually quite like this one. I was a little nervous when I opened this because I thought it looked really pink, but it's just this really kind of like nice, light, dewy, almost like just sweaty sheen that it gives, which is what I'm into. And it dries down. It doesn't last for, it doesn't last all day by any means, but for me, usually if I'm wearing makeup, I'm going to the office for like, I don't know, 5 to 6 hours at this point with COVID, or, going out in public for a couple of hours, and this definitely will last for 5 to 6 hours, at least on my skin. So this is one I want to keep. This is probably my favorite highlighter of all time. I love this. It's the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in the shade number 10, Be My Highlight. This is just the most natural looking, like glowy, beautiful, like champagne-y colored. You can probably like barely see it on my arm, which is what I love about it. You don't look like you're wearing highlighter. You just look like you're glowing from within. And I've seen some people talk about using this as just like a glowy setting powder, and I cannot imagine doing that. If I put this all over my face, I would look like I was greasy. I just like it definitely has a shine to it, but it's glowy. It's not glittery or sparkly at all. And it's so inexpensive. I love it so much. Highly recommend. Okay, this one's junk. Getting rid of this. Beauty Benefits Highlighting Illuminator with no shade name. I'm not even gonna swatch this. This was one I got from the Dollar Tree for the video I did, and it's just absolute garbage. Getting rid of it. Okay, so this is a Becca palette that has these shades in it. It has Champagne Pop, Caramel, Truffle, Berry, and Pink Cream. Oh, man. I struggle with this. I bought this on sale from Sephora. I thought this was really cool, and I didn't really have many Becca products. I had this one, which is a full size of Champagne Pop, which I really like. And so I thought I would get this and give it a try. And this is pretty, but I hardly ever use it. Honestly, like this one and this one are too deep for me. So I can use these two and this one, but even this one's a little deep. I tried to use this one as a blush, but even then it's kind of a deep blush. So as much as this pains me, I think I'm ready to pass this on to someone who can really love this, especially now that Becca's going out of business next month already. I just feel like just holding on to this and eventually letting it dry out and go bad is not the right thing to do. So I'm going to pass this on. I have this e.l.f. Glow Gleam Beam Highlighting Palette that I recently, before my no buy, got from TJ Maxx. I have never even swatched this. I remember when this came out, I remember watching a Casey Holmes video, and she gave this rave reviews. And I love Casey Holmes, and I watch her, with some frequency, but our makeup tastes are completely different. She really likes full coverage, intense looks, and I prefer minimal coverage, more natural, dewy sort of makeup. But for some reason, when she mentioned this, I was just like, I have to try that, and I managed to not buy it until I saw it at TJ Maxx, and then as soon as I got home, I just stuck it in a bin and had no desire to use it. So, cautionary tale, don't do that. I'm passing this on. Okay, this one I'm gonna keep. I love Champagne Pop. I'm sure you can't tell because it's a highlighter, but I've used a significant amount of this. This is probably will be like my most beaming highlight. It's just another one that I love the tone of this, particularly I think when I'm tan. If you apply it like this and really buff it into the skin, you just look sweaty and delicious. This one, there's no reason for me to have purchased, and there's no reason for me to keep, but I'm going to. I'm just going to. I have been lusting over this since it came out, and I saw it at TJ Maxx, and I finally bought it. It's the Becca, obviously, Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Dreamsicle, and look at this. It's orange. I cannot explain why I am drawn to this, but look at it. I love this. I love this. I love it. And I have not used this yet, but now that I'm clearing my collection out, when I'm done decluttering, I'm going to do a Shop My Stash and Project Pan, and I want to put this in my Shop My Stash. I'm so excited to use this. This is like one of the makeup products I own that I am most excited to use, so I'm definitely keeping that. This one, I don't know why the idea of getting rid of this is so difficult for me. This is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey, and I'm gonna get rid of this, but for some reason, I think because this used to be like such an iconic highlighter, I struggle to get rid of it. And it's really, I think, too deep for me. It's a gorgeous formula. I mean, look at that. I look like a gold bar. But this is just not to my taste anymore. So I think it's finally time. It's finally time. Okay, this one is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Golden Flower Crown, and I've heard so many wonderful things about this. This is another one I bought at the same time that I bought this, which if you watched my bronzer declutter, you know the spiel. I bought these to do a full face of Wet n Wild makeup video previously before I relaunched my channel, and I've never opened it, never swatched it, never opened it. I think I can get rid of it though because it looks so similar to this, honestly. It looks pretty similar, and I already know that I love this, so I think I can part with this. And wow, look at this. I'm only keeping 4 highlighters, you guys. Only 4, and I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, more than half my collection I'm getting rid of. Okay, that's it. I kept 4 little highlighters, which seems like not very many, but I don't highlight that often, and all 4 of those are ones that I really enjoy and I'm very excited to use. So I feel good about it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for hanging in there while I needed to take a break. I'm glad to be filming again. I'm feeling a little awkward and rusty in front of the camera after taking about a week and a half off from filming. But it feels good to be back. It feels good to continue the process of going through my stuff. So I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you in my next video. I already said that. Bye.